Hey, what's up, guitar players? It's Nate here, and this video, alternate picking versus economy picking, came directly from the Guitario members area forum where a member posted a question about this. Let me just read it to you real quick. I was working with an instructor and he noticed that when doing chromatic scale exercises that when I move up across the strings, I tend to just pick the shortest distance. He said you generally want to always alternate pick regardless unless skipping strings or picking chords, and I'm wondering why. Does it impact my tone? I would think whatever is easiest would be fine, and read in a book that economy picking is definitely useful from an efficiency perspective. Any thoughts? So the gist of this question is, what is economy picking? Should I use it in my playing, and how is it going to affect my tone? And I really like this topic, so I figured I'd do a quick video on just how to start getting into economy picking and what it is if you've never messed with it before. So economy picking is basically when you have, let's say you have 3 notes on a string, you're playing a scale, and you're just picking alternate picking, right? Hopefully you know what that is already. That's just when you alternate down and upstrokes, just over and over again. But what happens when you need to move to the next string? You have 2 options. You can either go down, and go to the next string and go up, keeping your alternate picking going down, up. Or you can use economy picking, which is just down, and continue that downstroke to the next string. So it's a little more efficient or economical. So economy picking. What does that remind me of? All right, well, that is the basic motion for economy picking that you need to get down if you want to get into this. And the whole point is to save you energy and some time. And let me show you what I mean. I'm just going to play through a major scale here real quick using economy picking instead of alternate picking. I'll do both. Here's alternate picking. Just ups and downs, never repeating one, right? So the thing with alternate picking is a little bit more attack. It's a little more aggressive sounding. So that may be the sound you want to go for. Now, economy picking, when you have down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. It's a little bit softer sounding, but it's more efficient. You don't have to put as much effort in going up, down, up, down, up, down, down all the time. So. And when you come down, you're going to kind of go up, down, up, and then another up. But if you want to get into this and start exploring it in your playing, there's just one move that you need to get down. And it's the one I already showed you. It's just when you play 3 notes on one string and then move to the next string with a down. So if you go down, up, down, down, that's the one coordination you need to get down before even trying to play through a scale or a faster lick. If you can't do that, it's going to be really tough. So that's what you need to practice. And get the control over it. Start really slowly. You can even break it down into a smaller part, just this, 2 downs. And then you can even move up the shapes in a certain key if you want to keep it a little more interesting. And then once you get that down, just start breaking it apart through a scale shape like this. And then you're going to need to do the inverse of that too. So start at the top and just worry about those 4 notes. Up, down, up, up. And again, you can just go up, up to start with very slowly and controlled. And it saves you a lot of energy, like I said, and it gives you a little bit more of a violin type tone, almost halfway between legato and alternate picking. So when a teacher says, you know, all you ever need to do is alternate picking, you need to get that down, I don't think it's, most of the time, it's not because they believe that alternate picking is all we ever use. I think it's because alternate picking is the basic first kind of building block of playing lead on the guitar. You know, even if you're using economy picking to play through a scale like this, you're still using alternate picking on the first 3 notes, down, up, down. That's straight alternate picking. And it's really important to get that fundamental motion down in addition to economy picking. And is one better than the other? I don't think so. I think there's just tools that you need in your playing. Should you learn one over the other? I would say just learn both, and you might end up using both. You might not. Now, when I first tried to learn economy picking, my teacher showed it to me and I did not get it. I could not use it in my playing. And this was probably when I was like 18 or 19 years old. So I learned the mechanics poorly and I never used it until one day I found myself using it in the blues scale because it has an odd number of notes on some strings and an even number of notes on other strings. Let me show you what I mean. If you have like a D blues scale, you can alternate pick it, or you can economy pick it. So if you have down, up, down, up, down on the note, on the string with 3 notes on it, you can have 2 downs in a row after that last note. So if I'm going to that A to the D string, down, up, down, up, down, down. And it's a little bit smoother and it's a little bit less work. And I found when I was doing like fast bluesy, kind of blues fusion-y licks that it started sneaking its way in. I was like, oh, that's how you use it. And oftentimes when I do like bluesy stuff like that, or if I'm playing a scale or a lick that's just really fast and tough to get through, my body will like automatically resort to that because economy picking kind of has a 6th gear that alternate picking doesn't have, but it's not quite as sharp and attacky as alternate picking. So do you think economy picking is worth putting in the time and effort or experimenting with to get down? And do you use it in your playing, or are you a strict alternate picker? I like both. The longer I play, the more I'm kind of leaning towards economy picking. That might be because I'm getting older and lazier. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. See ya.